Other guy saw a bear in this area.
Huh.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Ugh, never mind. I gotta stay focused.
Nice.
We got bears, and now we have goddamn scavs.
Getting sick and tired of all the.
What's up? I don't really want to take in anything decent just yet. We're in. We're bloody in. No patch notes yet. My plan is to just attempt to get anything that I reckon might be of value, shove it up the butt and get out. I don't have any keys. I've got nothing. At this point, anything a scav has is worth it to me.
Kuto, we just resubbed for 6 months. Rock jump gem.
We're back where we belong, baby. Broke and ratting our little hearts out. $20 mil again. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? 20 mil. We had 110 million rubles. Gone. Gone. But I didn't know what to do with it. I'd achieved it. I'd hit my goal. Nothing else to do. Might be a questy lad this time. Might do a combination of ratting and questing. The thing is, if I'm gonna be a quest lad, I'm not very good, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of ratting as well. I've gone USEC this time because I want the voice lines. This will take ages. I'm gonna pop the loop. I didn't realize most players play USEC. I thought it'd be more of a split. Oh my god! Does everybody start with all that stuff? That sounded closer than the old launcher. Bang, screw nut. Sugar. Hell yeah. Boom, that's money. saw me. Damn! That guy killed me. I guess that was like a super scab or something.
Arc__ main part just resubbed for 1 month.
Thank you. Unknown error occurred. Close the game and submit a bug report. Copy to clipboard, close the game. I thought it was just a regular scav. Oh, and there's someone at the door. You're gonna have to talk to Mum about that because I am completely hopeless with sewing.
No, dickhead!
Glowin88 just resubbed for 5 months.
No, dickhead!
The Bubble Boy just resubbed for 8 months. The rat is dead. Long live the rat.
Thank you. Thank you both. Are Terminator scabs back is one of the top questions. Well, we got out with some stuff. Got out with a scope. Let's see, I'm going to keep my loot down here. Morphine, sugar, gun bit, screw nut, bolts, sprats. Now then. When can we do a scav run? 3 seconds. Perfect. Reserve or customs? Maybe let's do customs. I don't know if I start with more than everybody else or not. What is this gun? Kind of looks like a M4, but not. What is this? What's the point of a single shot SMG? Anyone? Also, is scav karma a thing or not? Oh my god, this guy's gun jammed. How do you clear the jam in your gun? There's a clip of a guy's gun jamming. That was clean. We've got 10 minutes. Shit, I really want his gun. 6 minutes. I heard a lad. I heard scav karma was a thing. Surely it's not just kill one scav and that's it. I mean, that one was... What am I... The problem with the scav karma system is... What am I meant to do about other players who are scavs? They're just gonna shoot me. These are my exits. Old Road Gate. Ruaf Roadblock. Is that the one that's coming up that's sometimes busted? This one right over here. I'm sorry. Sorry, brothers. But I need guns, and you guys had guns. This is 3 guns. And medical supplies. Food. Body armor. And a helmet. Praise Jesus. It must be a new armor. I haven't seen it before. Maybe bad scav karma means you spawn with shitter things when you're playing as a scav. That wouldn't surprise me. Thor CV. So armor class 4. It's pretty good. Beautiful, beautiful M855. Scav Karma will use reputation with defense. Will impact Scav cooldowns. Will impact Scav gear. You gain rep from protecting bosses, Scavs, extracting with PMCs, some other things. Fence will have loyalty levels with some cool features. So if you go in as a Scav and just kill other Scavs to get this stuff, they don't like it. Noted. So it's not going to be that they automatically know and just shoot you, right? It's not going to just be, oh, he's one of those, oh, it might be, we don't know. Alt-T seems to be how you clear a jam. It does happen. So funny. People already saying, well, Scav Calm is broken, I just got killed by a Scav. Benitez is the new Everton boss? That's pretty funny. Well, I tell you what, Liverpool Everton fans, if you were looking forward to some exciting football next season, he's a good manager, though. So the market is now level 20, is that right? Wow. This next week is going to be magic.
Rumbles Bumbles just resubbed for 12 months. A whole year? What a ride.
Thank you. What a wild ride it's been. Okay. Okay. Wow, there's tension in Tarkov again. I feel like as the wipe goes on and you've got money, the tension drops out a little bit. You know what I mean?
Zadoff just resubbed for 2 months. Comrade.
Thank you. There is no doubt in my mind that the servers are currently struggling with demand. I'm checking everywhere just in case they've changed things a bit, you know? I think a lot of people's games are fucked. Damn, that dude had a real gun. God, what are the chances? Oh man, we hit him 5 times. What can we sell him? I mean, I don't really want to take these kind of things in. That's from the 26th of February. Bold ass motherfucker, if I see you on the fields of Tarkov, you can straight bet me and my scav mates are going to chop you up with a milk carton and sell you to the therapist. You're an absolute disgrace. Meet me at interchange in 5 minutes if you want an ass kicking. And then, any ratters?
Cynical Soapbox just resubbed for 73 months. Ted my Balt Pro safe. Loving this new Tarkov patch. Just rushed the new loot room on reserve. Was slurping up foot stacks until I ran across a statue labeled Dead Wayno. My character collapsed and died under the sheer weight of it. Omega lol.
What? Cheers, Cinny. There's a new loot room? Well, Cinny, I've won plenty of games with Venno. I'm going to pull the Has line and say that my Venno is a pog, and I am much better at the game than I'm given credit for. In fact, I'm one of the best players in the world. They've made the Wheel of Time into a TV show. Interesting. Let's have a look. Starring Rosamund Pike, Joshua Stradovsky, Marcus Rutherford, Zoe Robbins, Barney Harris, Madeline Madden, and Daniel Henney. It's an upcoming American epic fantasy set to premiere on Amazon Prime. Wow, it was renewed for a second season ahead of the premiere. Rand Althor has a humble life in the small village known as the Two Rivers. However, there's a surge of excitement in his village, culminating in an attack by the forces of the Dark One, an evil entity who seeks to destroy the pattern, i.e. existence. Moraine, a member of the Aes Sedai, takes Rand and his friends, 5 young people from their home village. Among these 5, she believes one might be the reincarnation of the dragon, an ancient hero and powerful channeler who has prophesied either to save the world or destroy it. The names are all a bit fucking flowery. It is I, Chuntle Hartlefuntle, Radlai Ash Shabar, at your service. Ah, I believe you are one of the Squivians, are you not? Yes, from the Isle of Tulub. Tell me more. Mike Truck. Sounds like Bodega. Good. That's what I'm making fun of, man. Oh shit! Did they... I swear that's moved. Didn't that used to be my spot? Maybe it didn't. Maybe it is the same way out. We might be a little early. my personal trainers, one of them in particular looks like the female version of the Terminator. She is absolutely unbelievable. But they, like, you know, that's what happens when you're a professional rugby player. Bam. I ain't taking any chances, Ved. Security is ready for construction. Is that all the bolts, I guess? What do I think of England? Football obs. Great. 20 grand and a tape measure. We've bloody got a little house now. Top drawer. What do I think of England? Football obs. I thought that it's hard to say. A mate of mine is in a WhatsApp group with some of his work colleagues, and one guy says you can't blame Harry Kane for the way he's been playing. It's the way that Southgate has set up the team. So if you look at what he's got Kane doing, especially against Germany, let's take the first 70 minutes or so, especially the first half. I don't think Kane had more than 2 touches of the ball the whole time. So if you look at the way that we play, in the middle of the park, we don't really do much at all. It's all about the flanks, Sterling and Sacco, and them trying to get the ball in to Kane, and then set pieces. That was our big thing, and has been for a long time. If you look at when the 2018 World Cup, if you look at our progress, free kicks, penalties, that was pretty much what got us to the semi. We're not an expansive, expressive team.
Pirian, I very much love and respect your objective commentary, especially with Tom on those horrible poker games.
Thank you. So the So the midfield, especially when we have Rice and Phillips, is incredibly defensive, right? So we got those two defending a back three, and then we have wing backs. So there's essentially 7 players playing basically defensively. Then you've got Sterling and Sacco, very isolated, but Sterling has shown that he can pick up the ball and beat people. Then there's Kane on his own up front. Now, Lukaku also played on his own up front. And people are saying Lukaku's a better striker. I would agree he probably is a more dynamic striker. Certainly his strength, his running with the ball, his hold-up play is better than Kane's, I think. I would rather have Lukaku than Kane in my team. But Harry Kane is also never getting the ball to feet in an area where he can have a shot. At any point. Every time he was up there, he's basically got 2 defenders glued to him. But he doesn't... I mean, they've got De Bruyne looking for through balls. We don't have a De Bruyne. You know what I mean? We don't have players like that. He's got that other lad. What's his name? I buy him on Football Manager. I used to. Tielemans. Looking for a through ball. Balls to feet. Italy has players who will pass the ball to their strikers' feet. And midfielders who will rampage forward. France has that. Pogba pops up all over the place. Drives forward. Late runs into the box. We don't have that. We just aren't playing with that. We're playing with this weird ultra defensive formation. I mean, we were so defensive that basically our right midfield was Kieran Trippier. So I don't know what's going on with that. However, he has got us to the next round. Germany apparently couldn't break us down. They definitely had chances, but we had chances. Harry Maguire should have scored at least one goal in that game. At least one goal. I mean, there was a header where it was like, I was standing up because I thought it was already in. It's like, literally on his head, he's a foot over anybody, he's looking at the goal, and he just balloons it over. But that's what we play for. Goals from corners, goals from set pieces, from Maguire, Kane, you know, guys like that. What changed was when we moved Sterling onto the right and brought on Grealish. All of a sudden, we had someone... I thought Sacco did well, but he faded. Once Grealish came on, you have a guy who the ball sticks to. And he wins free kicks. He uses it well. And the interplay for the first goal was excellent. And the interplay for the second was even better. Really, really good. Just undid them. Bim, bim, bim. Very simple. Ball in. Kane there. Header. I mean, also Harry Kane should have scored earlier when he had that chance where he decided to try and take it inside instead of just shooting. So I think Gareth Southgate's setup at all times is the first thing he sets out to do is to defend. He's a defender. He's a defender. Shaw did great, absolutely. But I do think that if you think about in the group stages, we played with like Sterling, Mount, and another on the right. Could have been Sacco, could be whoever. And then behind that, you have Phillips and you have Rice. Now, I don't think you need a back five. I really don't think you need a back five if you've got two holding midfielders. I really think that's a mistake. What I would like to see is four at the back, and then if you're going to have your two holding midfielders, that's solid through the middle, and then play from there. But they want to, it's ultra safe. And just to be fair, we're relying on Sterling, Grealish, Kane doing something. Yeah, Saka and Sancho, they're both right wingers that I don't really know much about, to be fair to them. But I don't know why Sancho isn't getting a game. I don't know, maybe... I mean, you could say, why isn't Grealish starting? Like... Yeah, they did sit out in a certain way. You're right, we look like there's a game plan. It's not one I enjoy watching. If I was a neutral, I'd be bored to tears. But if you think about how we played previously, it was very clear that players didn't know what they were meant to do. Like, if you think about when we were trying to fit, I remember when we had no left winger. We didn't have anyone that could play on the left. So we just shove someone out there and hope for the best. And sometimes we just stick Steven Gerrard out there. I will say that we do seem very reluctant to get bodies into the box. I think our midfield one of them needs to be free to go forward. Preferably Phillips. Although I think him and Rice were excellent. Yes, goals on the left wing. Or we'd have Gerrard and Lampard, and it was unclear who's doing what here. I mean, my mate still maintains that when the best he ever saw Gerrard play, Champions League final, the 3-3 that they won, he had to tuck in at right fullback. And he was incredible. He really didn't have, in my opinion, he was a midfielder who basically, he wanted to play as a 10, right? He wanted to just play off the striker, hit long shots, drive into the box. But sitting him deeper in midfield, I think, is a mistake. Like, David Beckham was the best crosser of the ball. Probably one of the best crossers of the ball ever. And he wanted to play in the middle. It's an ego thing. They want to dictate play from the middle. Also, neither of them was particularly quick. But Gerrard at least had reasonable pace, and once he got a head of steam up, whoosh, he was away. 8 minutes matching. We do have some depth, it's true. I was stunned to notice that Dominic Calvert-Lewin was not on the bench against Germany. Literally a like-for-like. Front man can play on his own, big, good in the air, good finisher, not mazy dribbler type. You know, he's not going to want to do anything other than really stay in the box.
Golden User 34 just resubbed for 2 months.
Thank you. Why wouldn't you have him on the bench? Bizarre. Bizarre. Because what if Kane gets injured? He did almost get injured. Who are you putting up front there? Bizarre. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You could stick Sterling up front. Why not just have a striker on the bench? I mean, it's not Football Manager, you know. You don't want to just say, well, he'll do a job. I mean, he's certainly not going to hold the ball up. And if you look at Harry Kane, it was hard for him to get a touch. Kane needs that bit of space where he can come from deep, get a head of steam up and run at people, draw fouls, go past people. I'm going to stop in a bit, but I'll be back later. EWR, that's new. Did you see that? I'm panicking. Saw them down there. Jesus Christ. No, Franz, I'm sorry, mate. I think you're either smurfing or something, but
The dog threw up on the floor.
Oh, okay, I'm coming down. I'm sorry, Franz. It was too obvious, buddy. It was just too obvious that you don't belong there. Right. Well, I'll be back at about 8. I've got some things to take care of. The dog has just thrown up on the floor, so I'll go clean that up. I mean, if you're not smurfing and it's, you know, or something, then you're either your account, you haven't played in ages and your rank is degraded, or you're playing on an alt or someone else's account or something like that. But I don't understand why, since it was so easy and you were obviously much better than everybody else, what's the point? Why play? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just silly. It's literally not competitive because the other lads just get whipped. Like, I don't think any of them could play Lena like that. So I don't want to see what other heroes. So no, I'm sorry. Anyway, I will be back at about 8 o'clock, and we're just gonna fucking play Tarkov for the next 10 years. So I will see you guys later. Peace out.